And I warn everybody, I come in peace. You see me, I see you. You go your way, I go my way. So I'm not worried. I'm not looking over my shoulder. I'm not fit to hide from nobody or run. I'm out to live my life, take care of my responsibilities, and move forward.
I just get like I'm damn near perfect.
Hey.
Think I'm perfect. Man, I'm somebody that I really go through the comments. Like I really pay attention to what's going on in the comment sections. I'm very involved in the analytics, right? Like we're not buying views. This shit ain't gonna hit 1 million in a day yet. You know what I mean? We're still working on building our platform. So I'm not going to all these people that they got, and they got a ton of people that you can go on the internet, all right, and you could pay them $100, and they will take your video, and it will say that you got 1 million views in an hour, in 2 hours, in 3 hours. Some platforms just don't got it like that yet, but they got it. Instagram picture comes out, it has 536 likes and 2 views. Y'all ain't see that before?
2 comments.
You know what I'm saying?
1 comment.
And I see the comments, and I see the people talking about like, look, I don't want to be nobody that I'm not. And the thing is everybody's gonna analyze me for what they think I am, right? They you know, Danza be thinking his shit don't stink. He's, you know what I mean? He's always trying to act tough. I don't act like nothing. There's certain people that I just don't like. And when I do speak about certain people, if I don't like them, I don't like them. You know what I mean? I don't I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. But I do want to say this, like, if you don't like me, we're about 30, 45 seconds into the video, sign the fuck off now. Like, it's okay. You know what I mean? You don't have to like me, but if you fuck with me, I appreciate you. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you check us out on all platforms.
Right now.
If you're riding in the truck right now, you're listening to us on Spotify. You know, we got all of the audio on the Revolt platform. So this music, it's on all the audio platforms. You can listen to us, and we appreciate you. And we got a special one today. Yeah. Because this is one of the interviews that when it was first brought to us, the first interview we did, I was like, this is somebody that is intriguing, very interesting person. I feel like the world should see another side of him because it's what the internet does, right? Like the internet paints you in a picture, and then the internet believes that this is the way. This is why I was just talking about the other day about quitting podcasting. I said, maybe I'm gonna just retire from this shit. And everybody's like, nah, don't. But it's not that I want to retire from it, but I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people just, like, do you really have to go through an old interview to sit there and try to incriminate a man that's going through something back? Oh, well, look at in an hour 36 mark of my interview that I did with him, and he said this, and he's really a criminal. You could tell what he was really saying here. It's like, if that is what the image is going to be that's going to be placed on me, I don't want it. You know what I mean? Because that's not what I live for. When I bring people to the platform, I'm like, let's talk to the human. You know what I mean? Let's talk to who's really sitting here, not the bullshit that the internet has stated that you are. You know what I mean? Because they wanna paint your image, and then it almost becomes difficult because you're like, do I even want to be myself anymore? Do I even want to show people the real me? But it's almost like if you don't, then they're going to size you up for the other man that they believe you to be. So we appreciate you for coming back, Woody.
Hey.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
Come on.
This our first interview was probably our most watched interview ever thus
Thank
far.
God.
It was a great interview. Loved the feedback that we got off of that one, and loved that people were able to see the true side of you.
I appreciate that.
How you feeling today, though?
Oh, man, I went to that water. Soon we got off the plane, man.
Yeah.
It took a lot of stress off me. It put me at peace.
That's salt water.
So right now, today, feeling at peace.
You went through a lot since the last time we spoke to you, and you've been through the limelight. We've seen you on a ton of interviews now. You've had your opportunity to speak. What Where's your mental health now? I know you've gotten a lot closer to God, but where do you stand now?
Truthfully, I don't know. I just get up and go.
Day by day. Yeah, a lot of movement now. A lot of movement. You hear that everywhere.
Yeah, this to keep me from being in the real world. A lot of distractions. So as long as I'm being distracted, my days are going by.
Life is good. Tough.
I seen a video of you where you were in the car riding and you were shedding tears, right? And most of us men, we can't do that because we don't ever want to show that side. What made you post that video?
People need to know it's okay to cry. I held it in for a long time. So I had let people know, since y'all look at me like the way y'all look at me, I'm human. I cry too. Losing my friend hurt it. So these kids think it's okay. These kids think they have to be tough. They think they have to be gangster. They think they got to carry this image. And we let that pain and hurt drive us madder and madder instead of just crying and letting it go. I cried because I wanted to go ride, but that was gonna be the foolishness in me. So my purpose of crying was to let it go. This is the best way to let it go. Just and show the world my hurt, and then make him and his image live on and make him proud.
And there's so many people now that are with you, right? You're in the limelight now.
It's amazing.
Is it amazing? Like, does that bring more stress to you at the same time?
No. I don't care where I'm at. When people come up to me, before they ask for a picture, they ask for a hug. Last year, you know my mindset. I don't even think it's okay for me to tell people my mindset. But so when so many people walk up to me, they be like, "Can I have a hug first? And then can I get a picture?" I hug them and I feel it. I ain't felt no bad energy not once. And the love is real, man.
And so obviously we have this famed situation, right? We saw the beginning of you in Charleston and
Early.
Electric, right? Like it's bringing all the views. Everybody sees the two of you together on the 20v1 or the 20v2, and everything has happened. And now it looks like he's at least reached out. And I obviously know some of this personally because of the conversations I had. Is there a space in your heart where you can forgive him and just move forward?
I've been forgave him. I forgave him before he even done what he done. Because I want people to forgive me. So I can't not forgive him and then want people to forgive me. So when he started behaving the way he behaving, I just like, dang, I knew it. And I just didn't watch it because I couldn't let it provoke me. Even when the ones I ain't gonna lie, I watched a few on. I was like, man, this man a real clown. But I was just like, dang, he ain't have to do me like that. But, you know, he called me. He was like, man, he had to come. He didn't tell me it was you. He was like, he had a conversation with a friend, man. And he like, man, I just want to talk to you, you know what I mean? He was still in bed when he called me. It was early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's dope. Again, I feel like all this shit, all these lights is what's causing new wars. You know, it's like people can't, you know, they let it get to them. They let whatever storyline get to them. They let this person get to them or that person get to them. And in reality, the two of you know, and he knows what it was like when it was just the two of you. And how those relationships went, you know. So I'm personally glad that at least there was a conversation and that, you know, there's the forgiving and there's an opportunity to move forward past all these things. And we're live, so it's okay. You know what I mean? Like this happens on the Danza Project. We don't tell people that they can't do this. We don't even cut this out. So when they see the videos, people call. That's what happens. All right, it's real life.
Yeah.
But like, do you really genuinely feel like throughout all this, because seeing you get closer to God is dope. A lot of people are afraid to talk about God now, right? Like it almost seems like when somebody mentions God, shh, like, oh, you're hanging out with a pastor. You're talking about God. You're preaching about God. Has anybody told you, like, tried to take you away from that? Say, you know, that you shouldn't go too far into that?
Oh, no, they can't. Because I had walked the path on my own. I have watched so many people change. So when I went through what I went through, I got to my very lowest. I got so low, I didn't think you can get lower. And I prayed. I didn't ask for none of this stuff. No fame, no none of it. I didn't even see any of it happening. But I knew deep down inside my heart, God always told me, I got you. Because I felt it. I felt it rich. I used to tell my sister and them, like, I don't know where the money gonna come from, but I feel like I'm about to be rich. I got a post I made at the beginning of this year, January 2nd. I took both of my aunties to the movies and eat. And I posted on my story, like, before this year, I'm gonna be a millionaire. See, God is amazing.
Yeah.
And now it's the Maybach music.
Got a beautiful one out there.
It's super dope to see. You know what else is wild is, bro, these bitches love you, bro. God damn. I'm getting DMs from bitches that are like, could you link me up with Woody?
He's so cute.
You know, yeah, and I'm like, what is going on?
I
Like, yo, this dude left the show,
Let me
and this
correct
shit
it.
was like a dating hotline.
Let
you
me
know what I'm
correct
saying?
that. It's not bitches, it's women.
Women, yeah.
Ladies, man.
There
We
you
gotta-
go. That's why.
Yeah.
Don't make me look like that. God damn. You could've
I
just
tried to
been-
stop you. You can touch your head on me.
That's why they own them now.
Hey, shit. Listen, I'm recently single, so I'm just talking my shit. You feel me?
For sure.
But is that hard to navigate through right now? Like, I don't want to get you in trouble with none of these women, but I'm saying, like,
I'm like
bro,
you. We in the same boat.
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I hope your ex don't come after me now.
Nah, shit. It is what it is. You know, I get attacked every day. But it is wild, right? Like this, it's like it turned to a whole new life where most people would think like, you know, everybody's gonna come at you and try to talk negatively about you. The exact opposite has happened.
God have all the power. And like I said, when you got a pure heart and you're a genuine person, can't nothing get in the way of that. And no matter what I've been through in my life, my intentions always been pure. So when I hear these dudes say what they say, they be behind my back. You feel me? Like, I don't care for this stuff. Like, still to this day, I still be having certain people back. Just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. Now, Lil Durk just got picked up, right? And what I saw with Quando, Rondo, because they were saying that's the person that all this stuff allegedly happened. But I just saw where he had put a post up saying he forgives everybody. And I thought that was dope. And I also think that that's something that is led by you, where people are finding it in their hearts to saying like, I don't want this. I want to lead a better life. And I don't know if you realize that I genuinely feel like people are trying to turn a new leaf.
It's time for it. Quando touched me because you gotta understand, he been through something too. When his cousin or friend, I mean, whichever one he is, died, people looked at it like it was his fault. So we on the outside looking at it, we ain't seeing what he going through. Like if they family, he got certain family that's blaming him. So he know what it's like to be at the bottom. And then you got the industry turning on you. So you can't make money like you normally would because he's a great artist. So it's just, once you get so low, only God can give you strength. And that boy got strength from God. And I'm glad he was able to openly say what he said because I saw him been trying to, be mature about the situation. And sometimes we can't change the situations or the circumstances that we in. We just gotta pray and, ask God to maneuver us through it. I'm glad he ain't had to go to prison. And I hope he can continue to be a great role model for the people that look up to him. I respect Quando for that.
That's dope. I feel like it is time.
It is.
It's just like this, the way that the world is headed and has been headed for so long, it's sad because these are little kids, having nephews and nieces and now having my own children and seeing all the things that are going on. It's like, how does it end? How could this shit come to an end? Like we've had the conversations with people saying like this, they don't think that this could ever end because this is the way like the music is. You got people saying, well, now that Durk's gone, this is the end of that drill movement and these kids stop it. But Durk, we had a viral moment with Charleston, not to bring him up again, but we had a viral moment where Charleston was saying like he actually believes that he changed, and people are like, oh no, he was wrong. And the thing is something crept up to him about the past. The man that he was becoming, he was turning his life around, and people need to understand that like your past still might catch up to you.
Yep.
Right? But it's what he did was still positive. You know what I mean? It could, because you have to, inevitably we turn our lives around. We all make mistakes. As men, we all make mistakes. What is your sentiments about that situation?
For one, we don't really know what took place. Somebody else could have did that because Durk is a busy person. So somebody could have taken it upon themselves. I don't think he that stupid. You can listen to his song where it shows that he know better not to do something so stupid.
No, you could go.
So that situation is a perfect example of why we should stop trying to call ourselves street dudes, trying to live to impress the next man, because it's like I said on my live on YouTube, it's no winning. You got King Von died, you got Quando cousin died, you got Young Boy in jail, you got Durk in jail, and people are ignoring the facts. The facts are, it's no win. It's no win. These boys are successful multi-millionaires. We blood, sweat, and tears to get out the streets. And then look what we do. We get in the position that we dream to be in, and then do some damn foolishness. You multi-millionaire. They give me $1 million. They ain't got to have a multi-million. You give me $1 million, I will pay to have armed security around me.
Right.
I don't want to tote no gun. But I know sometimes that PTSD can come and you but I'm telling my security guard, I give you 10,000 if somebody play, you pop them. That's on top, because at the end of the day, now I can feel comfortable. You see what I'm saying? But with that Durk situation, man, God has all power. I hope that the other kids say enough is enough. It's too much money out here, man. I ain't getting no money off of hanging in the streets, doing nothing that people think I've been doing. I got money from getting out the streets, putting God first. You know what I mean? Believing and trusting. And I did my smash and grab, but
You're outside. You're not only outside, you're outside, you look comfortable, you look happy. Do you credit God to all that?
Yes. I credit God every second of the day. And I see people like, oh, it's money on your head, or they gonna kill you, I live my life and I'm still living it. I am enjoying every minute. And I told my family, God forbid, but if anything happened to me, just remember my smile. Don't get on the internet crying. I live my life. Ain't nobody promised to live forever. The only problems we got is death. I really believe in it. And I ask and I warn everybody, I come in peace. You see me, I see you. You go your way, I go my way. So I'm not worried. I'm not looking over my shoulder. I'm not fit to hide from nobody or run. I'm out to live my life, take care of my responsibilities, and move forward.
And it's how I feel too, right? I when we went out to eat, we went out to the mall, and I got my kids with me, right? And then there's people that hit me with the criticism. Oh, well, why would you bring your kids around? What if something happened? I'm like, I don't believe that. I don't get that energy.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't even live the type of life that attracts that energy into mine. You know what I mean? I don't walk through life that way. You know what I mean? I walk through feeling like, you know what, like, you know how people have been saying Illuminati so much? The illuminated, right? Like, I genuinely feel like there is a light shining on me and I have a bigger purpose, and this is not how it's supposed to happen. I felt very comfortable, right? My kids had a great time, you know what I mean? And we had a great time, and we're just walking and chilling, and I seen the love.
Right.
Right? More than anything, I just seen the love. We're in the middle of Atlanta. There's love. You know what I mean? And it is a beautiful thing.
You know what's so crazy though? You know how in the Bible it say, God say, if you have a faith of a mustard seed, you can move mountain. If somebody would have played with us, I would have showed you I can move mountains too.
I thought Orlando was gonna hit the
Star done won't be dead, man.
I feel like that's important though. You know, recently I feel like it's time for me to turn a new leaf too. My grandmother just passed, and we spoke about it a few times, and I want to keep speaking about it.
My condolences.
Appreciate you. I want to keep speaking about it because I felt like she is, I feel like she is what kept our family strong. She always prayed over us. When I tell you, like, she prayed a lot. When I was 18, I moved to Arizona because I was a troublemaker. I moved to Arizona to live with her. I left in a week. You know what I mean? Because she wouldn't stop praying. Like everything I did. You know what I mean? Like, I mean everything.
That's grandma.
You know what I mean? It's just like she's going to pray for that too. And it was like, you know, when you're young.
I'm going to give you a story when you finish.
Yeah. When you're young, you kind of like, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, enough. You know what I mean? And I didn't appreciate it then. And we did become closer over the years, and we got to have our communication. I felt like it killed me. I don't. There's never been a moment that hit me as hard as it's hit me in the past month, a month and about a week now, of losing my grandmother. That's been the hardest thing that's ever happened to me. But still, I maintain this because of the strength that she gave me through God. I still feel strong, but I was afraid. As soon as she passed, I said, like, now that protection is gone. Like, that's the first time I genuinely felt, I said it. I got up in front of everybody at that funeral home, and I said, this is the first time I'm afraid that I could die. Like, I don't feel protected when I walk outside in that moment. But I know that when I left and everything that occurred from being in Puerto Rico, laying her to rest, you know, walking out her casket, and I felt like that. I'm like, she's still here with me, right? And it's frowned upon to speak about this stuff, right? It's like, oh, you're believing that invisible guy in the sky, you know what I mean? But people don't know what God is. That's just how they view it. But it is a powerful thing to have God by your side. And you said that you had something.
So before I get in my story, let me tell you something about that, right? Do you feel something? It's a feeling that you can't see. I believe it's a spirit. So when people say, like how you asked me just a minute ago, why you go so many? Because I got spirits guiding me. Those spirits are the ones who left in the flesh. You feel me? So when you think that you lost your grandma, no, you didn't. She's your guardian angel. I thought that for so long. I have done things in my life where I'd be like, what the, how? Yeah. Lay there all night trying to figure things out, like how? And that's when I knew that I was protected, that I had someone over me. And I'm gonna tell you a story about my grandma. Some things took place, right? My grandma called me. She like, Woody, don't you run for nobody. I told my grandma, you know I ain't doing nothing no running. She laughed. She said, I pray for you day and night. I said, thank you, grandma. 2017, I was in the feds. I got locked up in 15. So 2 years while I was in, my grandma was about to die. So, I called, they were telling me, and I talked to her. So when I get on the phone with her, she can't speak clear, but she like mumbling, like she can't talk. I said, Grandma, I love you. You feel me? I'm like, I love you. Like, she said it back, but it wasn't clear. So I love you too. And I'm still praying for you. My grandma gave me more strength than anything. Anything. When I was going through, I was like, dang, why y'all keep locking me up? What? You feel me? Like, everybody talking about this and then I've been in jail. So being in jail kept me out of a lot of stuff. Because I prayed and I asked God for a direction in 2015. When I walk out the door, the police be right there watching me. I just see that the red light, they be right on the side of me. I'm seeing them following me. And then it's like when they went right there, he got caught doing 100 mile per hour. I ain't nothing about doing that to me and not, I ain't nothing about doing that to me. So I actually saw my choices in my face, like, die, go to jail for the rest of my life. I had no choice but to get down on my knees and pray. And I woke up with the damn whole freezer squad at the front door coming to get me. I done so much, I ain't know what I was going to jail for. But I went to jail for something minor that saved my life for the long run, for the future. So I say that to get back to my grandma, right? You lost your grandma. And before she left you, she always prayed for you. She protected you. So when she died, her spirit don't just vanish. Her spirit's still here with you.
Right.
Yeah, that shit is rough. I'm not gonna lie.
It's real.
It is, and that is.
It's only rough because you tell it to your mind. Your mind believe what you want.
Yeah.
When you think about the good memories and them prayers, oh man, you'd be so good.
Power.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just, like, for me, I'm still coming to
Terms.
Yeah, like I'm trying to like be cool about it. You know what I mean? Like if you look at it in reality in my life, that's where I made all the adjustments. That's why I decided it's time for me to just be single for a bit. I need to get right with God. Right? I need to get right with myself. Cause we do this shit and people see like, oh man, this dude's riding a new Maybach. You know what I mean? It might be a new Ferrari out there next week too, but you know what I mean? Like they see that type of stuff and then they see me on air and they see me talking and they got all these impressions but nobody knows me. You know what I mean? They're like the amount of, you know me, like, you know what I mean? From the conversations we do have and I'm able to have those conversations with people that I value. Kato knows me, Orlando knows me.
You're a great person.
I appreciate you. And it's like, I wanna get to highlight that more to people. You know what I mean? That, man, all these interviews and talking to people and knowing how many knuckleheads there really are out there that are living a life that they don't need to be living. I want to start shining light and start speaking to these kids, showing them like, yo, there's another way.
So listen to this. Positivity get less clicks and views.
Yep.
Negativity rules. So when you get somebody on here talking about something that the hard-head kids or the black community don't want to hear, so you get on here and say some foolishness, everybody want to tune into it.
Share it.
But let me tell you this, though. You still put that message out there because it's going to be a day they're going to sit down and they're going to turn their TV on and their message is going to be right there. It's going to be time for them to receive that message as it was for me. People talk to me a lot. I was hard. I ain't want to listen. I had to learn the hard way. But when I had a chance to sit down and cut on that TV, a message just pop up.
Right.
And I received it. And I was mature enough to understand that message. Sometimes we don't understand it at the time because we are going through something and we are running from it instead of facing it.
The first time that I went to church again as a older adult when I was about 33 years old, that's what happened. Right, I kind of like snuck to church. Nobody knew. And you know what I mean? Because it's kind of like, what am I going to church for? You know what I mean? I ain't trying to, I'm going to church. You know what I'm saying? Because it is that. that exact thing you're saying. It's positivity. Ain't getting all the views. Positivity. We ain't talking to our boys about going to church. You know what I mean? We're talking to our boys about going to Tootsies.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're talking about our boys going to strip club or the clubs and seeing this new bitch, a new woman.
But
You know what I mean? So,
But guess what I do with my platform? I don't care. I still go live in church. I read the comments while I be in church too. I be listening. You feel what I'm saying? But I think about the bigger message. See, God, if God gonna use me, then I'm gonna follow what God tell me to do. So if I'm sitting in the church and I get this spirit to come over me and say, go live, I ask my preacher, is it okay for me to go live? Because we got Zoom, we got the cameras rolling due to COVID, but he like, yeah, you can go live. And I read the comments and people be like, thank you. I haven't been to church in so long. You make me want to go to church.
I see.
See, I might not have to reach everybody, but as long as I reach one, I did what God wanted me to do.
what has been like the most? Because I'll put it this way: I was there, and I swear that like I saw Fat and Funny talk about this on the platform the other day, or on his page.
Shut up, Fat.
But when I'm there, I could have swore that day that I chose, the message was for me. The
God
light,
is good.
yeah, the light shining on me. I definitely stood up because I was like, I'm about to walk out. This dude's definitely plotting on me right now. He's like, are you tired of just running around in the streets? Like the way they're talking, I'm like,
Are you newly
what is he
single?
talking about? Yeah, no. This
But watch
was
this, though.
before, but he's calling me. I'm definitely thinking he's talking to me. And he's like calling me a cheater and saying like it ain't the way to live, right? And I'm like this is the only reason I'm here right now because I just feel fucked up at that moment in my life what I was doing to the girl that I was with at that time.
That's how God.
And that message is hitting me.
How God comes.
Yeah.
If you somewhere and you don't feel hit, you ain't in the right place. God speak to us through others. Sometimes I catch myself saying stuff. I be like, where the hell that came from?
Yep, that's God.
But I received the message once I delivered it. Like, some people may be thinking I'm smarter than, you know what I mean, because of how I may talk. But sometimes I be feeling, positive possessed. Well, I be like, damn. But I don't say nothing. I just carry on like I knew what I was saying.
That's all me. That's
But
all me.
yeah. And if you in church and you don't feel as in the preacher is talking directly to you, you ain't in the right place.
What do you feel like, what moment for you hit you the most inside of that church?
Ask me again.
What moment for you hit you the most inside of that church?
My church is where my mama funeral was, my grandma, like. I really don't know. I really can't say because, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I walk around strong, but I be so emotional. Like, man, I feel like if a big bottle drop on the ground, it's shattered. I feel like if I fall, I'm gonna share into so many pieces. Like, I try to remain strong. I try to be strong, but man, I find myself emotional so much. But I think it's my pastor. You feel me? Like, he never gave up on me. And I could call him right now, no matter when I call him. If I need something, anytime, no matter where I'm at, he stop what he doing and he stand by me through my foolishness and now. So it's like when I sit in that church, like you said, I feel like he be directed to me. I sit right there and I receive that message. And I tell myself, this is what my grandma want. I can feel it. This the path. I really don't. I just not giving up on God. People don't understand. They can say whatever they want. When I do smile, that's a real smile. Despite how I may be feeling deep down inside. You ask me a question. How's my mental? People don't ask me that. But you like the second person that asked me that. Someone else just asked me that like 2 weeks ago, like, how's your mental? And it made me so emotional, like, dang.
I actually called you on the phone like a couple weeks ago and
That-
said that to you. Yeah.
And you know what? You sure did.
Yeah.
You showed it. And he was like, and that's who I'm talking about, you.
It was you and you.
You just reminded me because I called you on the phone. I just wanted to check on you and see how you were doing and shit.
You and you.
I didn't know how to answer that question.
Yeah.
Because if I did, I didn't want to, sometimes my pride getting, I didn't want to just, start crying. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I bought a very expensive truck, the highest purchase I ever did. And I sit there in that truck as I was leaving the dealership. I thought about my sister, baby dad, who I call my brother, and he liked the fast cars. And I just got real emotional and be like, wow, like, I don't know I get confused about embracing, this stuff now.
Yeah.
Because it's like how it all came about. It came about the wrong way. And people may look at my happiness and think that, I'm not thinking about other stuff. Other stuff bother me more than anything. I'm not smiling because of somebody else may be down. I'm smiling because I deserve to smile. And I ain't gonna let nobody stop that. So we don't like when people judge us or criticize us, but we quit to criticize and judge others. We gotta stop doing that. They took my Instagram, they took my TikTok because they're starting to see that I am leading the people in a way that they don't want people to be led in. I ain't scared of nobody. I think I done showed the world that. And you still got people want to play with me like, no, there's no fear in my heart. Like Martin Luther King died for it, Malcolm X died for it. I'm willing to die for it too. Because I'm tired of living this way. This ain't a life that I choose to live or I wanted to go through. This is an environment that I was forced in. And this is the only way that we have to survive it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Ain't that funny how it works though? God usually reaches through, and even when you go back to the Bible, reaches through the people that had the hard life. The ones that the sinners, and they give us that message for us to deliver because we have that power. And my grandmother, when I was young, what she wanted from me was to be a preacher. And every time I got punished, because she lived across the street from us, I'd go over there, and that's where I had to stay. And she had this like little jail room for me, right? Like even the little pan that I had to pee in, right? The little piss joint.
Oh, man. Real time out.
But I read the Bible to her all the time, and she had the little podium. I'd be up there and I'd preach, and that was her dream for me. And my mom, I actually got all the stuff in the other room, but like when we were cleaning out my grandmother's house, I took a lot of writings because she was writing to God every day.
That's
Like
grandma.
I'm telling you, like that thing right here that you have back there behind you was full of just writings. And then my mom called me and she's like, I just want to read you something. She was writing to God about you. And she said she wanted God to protect you so you could get your message out because she feels that you were going to be somebody that was going to speak to the world. And that God had to protect you for a little bit longer because you were about to be in front of the world. When she passed, we were at Revolt World because we just signed that audio deal to be globally distributed. And I got the call when I got off that golf cart to go into Revolt World. So like we're just getting out. We're about to have the time of our life. It's a whole festival and it's right there. And they give me the call and I'm like, damn, I got to go in here after just getting this call. You know what I mean? I should have been over in Puerto Rico. So now I'm beating myself up about it. And that's what she wanted from me.
keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
And now I have the opportunity to speak to the world, and that is what I want to do. I do want to reach out to people. I do want people to reach out to me and see what I can do, because people know me as the podcaster. They know me as Danza. They don't know Miguel. You know what I mean? They don't know the sinner. They don't know my past, and I'm glad they don't, You know what I mean? But that doesn't, I know I'm powerful enough to reach through and have interviews and conversations like this. I don't even like calling them interviews, but having conversations like this with people that there's somebody out there. I don't care if there's not a million people view this video. If one viewed it, like you just said, if one viewed it,
That's it.
and just writes a comment saying, yo, this changed my life, that's enough for me. The money, I make my money elsewhere. I've said this a million times. I don't mind when them podcast checks come in because they're pretty fucking good, right? That's the Maybach. You know what I mean? Like, but on that same note, it's like,
But your message is being received.
yeah,
When the interview that I did with you, you took a lot off my shoulders. Even sitting right here, I was just good. A minute ago, but now it's like, I can't really express it, but it's just like, I try to be careful what I say because I hate showing my emotions. That's how I was raising up, showing emotions for the weak.
Of course.
So when I get weak, I get aggressive. I get on that, I get in another mindset. So it's like, sitting right here, like you called me the other day and you told me about Charleston.
Mm-hmm.
My respect for you went from here to top tier. I don't respect people because I be like, man, people are phony, bro. You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
I watch all these solid dudes and rich dude kick this. I'm that guy and I'm this and that. But when it's time to be that guy and do this and that,
Oh,
yeah, man, I got kids, I got bills. You know what I mean? So when you call me about the Charleston White, like I said, I was like, man, you know, I'm good. Like, he ain't got no problem. He ain't got to worry about nothing to me because if I react off him talking, I'm being controlled by him because one mistake could cost me my life. I could get mad, catch him in the line, do something to him. I go to jail, I got to suffer spending the rest of my life in jail. And if he was to, live, he going to be free and he going to be the winner at the end of the day. Even if he in a wheelchair, he's still alive and he free. So people don't understand it. You feel me? He just talking. He ain't taking that from me. He ain't harm me. So them words. I called my baby mom. How you feel about me and Charles White getting back together? She like, oh no. I was like, well, that's law. Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I would never did that to you. You feel what I'm saying? I would never brought your kids and nothing like that. And I'm not saying this for nobody to shame him. Charles White just got to deal with life how he deal with it. So this ain't no diss or anything towards him. It just me opening up instead of holding everything in or going through everything the way I've been going through it. I'd rather get it off my chest and off my mind because holding it in just going to be worse. So, but my baby mom like, nah, I ain't care about what he said. But I don't, like, he went too far for y'all to be, and I said, you know what, I respect it. And I'm not going to do it. Like, I ain't got nothing against him, but we can't do nothing together because I brought you around my child. And I love every breath that she take.
yeah.
And how is your relationship like with your baby mother now?
Oh, shit, just like it with your baby mom.
Speaking of,
Yeah. Oh man.
I just respect my baby mama though because it's like, she know I'm full of shit, but she don't.
and she know you though. She know you.
We don't get along, but we don't. But if we had to call each other, you know what I mean? Like, I know that I could call her and be like, I'm still alive. And she'd be like, okay. You feel what I'm saying? It's not like other people, baby mama, like, she don't try to make my life harder. She just want me to just do for my child. And I respect her for that because I don't been stupid. Well, to the point she could be like my other baby mama peoples. Just miserable and just don't want me to see my child. So, yeah, man, but everything though.
But you have been able to be with both of your children, right?
Right. Whenever the grandma ain't tripping. Yeah, so.
And that baby mother, the other one has passed.
Yes.
Yeah. And so that one probably, you probably want to reel her in a little bit more too, I'm imagining.
Can you say it again?
You probably want to reel her in a little bit more, I'm imagining, just to kind of stay close to her, right?
Well, man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Like, life may seem good, but I done been through so much where it's like, even when I get my kids, it's like I turn to the other person. You feel me? So I got my kids with me. I just be like, I'd rather be prepared than unprepared. You feel me? So when I got my kids with me, I'm aggressive. Like, don't walk up on me. Don't, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Keep your distance.
Yeah.
Protect mode.
Yeah, because it's not. I had a shootout with my kid. You feel me? Like, I never in my entire life would never forget that moment. So it's like when I go out.
Okay, you said you had a shootout when you were holding her.
Right.
Yeah, because you said shootout with your kid. I'm like, wait, we got another kid? Because you said you're shooting out with your kid? What's going on now?
Now it's just like, just imagine like people shooting at you while you got your child.
Yeah.
Nobody can imagine it. So
I can't even imagine somebody driving aggressively towards me when I got my child in the car.
right, and it's like, yeah, man, I relive that moment because it's just like, shh.
So having all the money coming in, right? Because you're clearly making money right now. You're a hot commodity out there in these streets. we see the videos where he's sitting there going like this.
4-wheeler.
Got Barry in the background. You know what I mean? Pulling out a whole stack. You know what I mean? But I feel like you're able to do more for your kids now. And that has to feel good.
Yeah, but it's like the more money you get, the more difficult life can get too.
More money, more problems.
True.
Not problems. I mean, I'm not gonna say problems. It's just more responsibilities. You feel me? Like, and especially with somebody, I wasn't prepared for this. You feel me? Like, my mind up on some other type of time.
Yeah.
So all this stuff is out of blue. So it's like, dang, I got it. You know, all this money coming in. Like, I gotta do this. I gotta get all that out of my system. You feel me? So I'm doing this and I'm doing that. I try to do for my kid, my other child, but people make it difficult for me. You feel me? And I'm one of the people that you can't tell what to do. You can't run me or make me feel that way in no way. So if I'm trying to, you know, do it, allow me to. Don't try to demand or try to make me do nothing. So I be dealing with it. And once I get in that mindset, boy, I be in it. You know what I mean? Because I hate to be controlled. Unless I got that real love for you, that respect for you. If I ain't got that for you, yeah.
Yeah, that's me too. I'm terrible with that. Like, I hate when people like, when I just don't like the feeling of like, this ain't what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I want to do this. But I be chilling now. I'm so much more of a better man than I used to be, and people never seen the other side of me. And that's such a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Because I was never in the camera. A lot's going on with the trial. Looks like now more than ever, Thug might be coming home.
No, he was always gonna come home. Cause like I keep telling everybody, God has all the power. Don't matter what man and woman try to do. God has the last say so. Sometimes we gotta go through things in life to get us right. And you know, it's this one situation where, you know, his head up, you feel me? Like, you know, it get hard in them. And, you know, I pray for them. And, you know, they're gonna be okay, no matter what's going on. But this is an eye opener for not just them, this for the world. Because they've been doing this to us for so long. You know what I mean? Like, for so long. Like, you put people in situation where people will say anything to get out of this situation. And then you try to make it be more than what it is. But I ain't gonna get myself locked back up. I ain't trying to be like Moonton.
You know, they actually brought our interview up during the trial.
With me?
Yeah.
Oh, Nick, cut that out.
No, they just brought it out and they were saying that you said something and they're like, Danza Project, we're gonna put this, but it was actually like something that would have benefited you. And I know that you recently put out a powerful message about Thug. And Are you genuinely happy for him to be able to come home?
I'm genuinely happy for all of them to come home. I don't have no fear. They not a threat to me, and I'm not a threat to them. So I don't want nobody in jail. Like I said, and I'm gonna say it again. I went through a dark phase in my life where I let the demons get the best of me. See, people say, "Oh, he a killer." He. No, bro. When them demons get to you, they can say whatever they want. I know y'all ain't been in my position. You feel me? Like, so it's like I ain't got no point to prove to y'all. Ran up on me. You feel me? So it's like, yeah. I think when Thor come home, everything, you know what I mean, gonna be 100 times better for him. And, you know, he moved more better. And when I say that, you know, it just changes his whole surrounding and continue to be great for himself and his family. You know, I'm not looking for I'm not trying to be nobody's downfall. You know what I mean? Like, I deal with enough as is.
Could you ever see a day where the two of you were sitting down again?
I don't want to speak on it.
All right. I hear you. I respect it. I think it would be a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? But obviously we'll let the cards, you know, play out as they should.
God got a unique way of doing everything.
Word.
And what's meant is meant, and what ain't, it just ain't.
Just ain't. Won't be.
Yeah. I ain't living my life with I ain't living my life in a way that I don't want to live it. I'm living my life how I want to live it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been through that storm, so people can accept me or not. It's not gonna make my life better or worse.
Yeah.
You feel me? What God got for me, God got for me. Man can't stop. I love Thug. I love Shannon. I love Yak, Quay. I love all them boys. And if they feel some type of way towards me, all I can ask is God for forgiveness and move forward. I ain't looking to do nothing to nobody.
You, off of that, you been doing a lot of these 20v1s and I saw you recently defending Shamar. How's that relationship and that dynamic been with him?
To be honest, it really no relationship with me and Shamar. Shamar just cool. You feel me? He's a human. So once we did that first 21, I read the comments too. And some people are afraid to embrace people they have, you know.
Dog.
My dog's barking.
Security.
Go ahead, you can talk.
You see that vape?
Yeah. But I just wanted, once I did that 20v1 with Shamar, I read the comments and people like, oh, we the gay and this and that. I know me. You feel me? I don't got a gay thought in my mind.
Yeah.
But behind closed doors, you got a lot of straight dudes okay with gay people. And they're afraid to, you know, be open with that.
Right.
I don't doubt myself. So, you know, I realized it. And then I just wanted to be okay that we all get along in real life. So, you know, that was my main reason. And then when they started saying that, it made me want to, you know, embrace him more and more. Like, you know, kick it with him, you know. But we don't have each other number and then like that. And I seen somebody picking on him. I didn't know that he was in a relationship. I thought that this was somebody trying to be a bully.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, some days I get in that other side to come out of me.
I feel like you're too much of a protector sometimes. You know what I mean? Like
Life will make it like that. And when people start telling me whether they were in a relationship, I don't get in a relationship business.
Yeah.
So I back up out of it. Cause I just seen a big boy putting his hand on Shamar, you feel me? Like, and I heard he beat up women.
Wild. Yeah.
I heard he beat up women, but I didn't.
Shamar beat up women?
Yeah, I didn't know that until after I said what I said.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he beat up women. Okay, well, you know what I mean? I don't condone it. I'm not putting my hand on women.
Yeah.
So that wasn't where my mind was at. My mind was somebody was picking on Shamar, and they know he can't really defend himself.
Yeah.
So I spoke out. And sometimes we can't be controlled by the fans. I wasn't controlled by the fans. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really thought somebody was, oh, you with Woody. You know what I mean? You with that nigga, he told and this and that. And I'm gonna set an example for that boy. Yeah.
Do you feel like because you now doing a lot of interviews, you feel like some of these people are trying to use you?
What you mean?
Like
To be around just
they're just trying to get a story out of you and they're not thinking about your well-being and
they are. I sit there, listen to them. Like I told you, man, play a fool to catch one. This all they be about. So I hear the question that they ask. Like, okay, cool. You feel me? Like,
I tell y'all, you need to know sometimes.
right.
I saw one interview in particular. I won't say who or where, but I could tell the way the questions was flying. You was like, next. It was like the energy was different, not like the conversation we having now. This feel like a conversation more than an interview. That one was like, man, I'm back on the stand, man. Next question, man. Come on, bro. Like, I could tell the energy was way different.
Because sometimes I be feeling like, it's me. It still is me.
Right.
It's
you.
people.
Yeah.
People try to play me because they say he gonna say that he gonna slip up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ask you 3-4 questions different ways and yeah. No, but like you said, you being you. It's not like you have to uphold this personality that you're putting up to, because then that's when people poke holes in your game because you're not being yourself. But when you're being yourself, you ain't got to worry about nothing.
Right.
What I'm worried about. This how I really feel.
I only play on 20 verse 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only thing you can catch me playing on. And people misconstrue. Like, you see girls paint my head. These females.
Yeah.
I can let female play with me like that. You feel me? Like, but they need to start getting it twisted. Because the internet trying to turn me to a joke. And I'm trying to walk this straight path that, the Lord put me on.
Is the 20v1s a little bit scripted or is it all real? Like, I ain't even trying to like ruin their thing they got going.
No,
you know what I mean?
The 20v1 is off the chain, bro. For real, man.
Was it more off the chain than the bang bus? I could have sworn I seen you on the bang bus, bro.
I was on them girls were going crazy. Man, I ain't gonna lie, they don't psych me out. Like, but to see so many girls like be on me like that, it scares me.
It's like, hold on, this ain't right, man.
I've never been a ladies' man. I've been a bad kid, throw bricks at cars. I was the last thing a girl gonna look at. So now it's like, when these girls see me, they go crazy. Like, I be freaking out myself. I be trying to stay. I be like, but in the inside, I be nervous as hell. Like,
Especially the fast business.
Oh man, yeah, the bitches be scary.
When they come at you like that, you kind of like, hold on, something ain't right. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, nah.
Who sent you? Because I don't like this.
I don't even ask who sent me. I tell them one time on. If anything happened to me while we together, I'm going to get you.
There you go.
What has this brought like does that bring joy to your life to be able to do? Because they look fun. Like it looks like you're having a good motherfucking time up there. I can't front.
When I first started, I was so nervous because I didn't know how to. You feel me? So
Yeah, that
at the
wasn't really
time,
your
I
thing.
started to gain confidence, right? But the more I gained confidence, I started to realize that these girls up here want me for real. I'm thinking this something. I'm thinking they get a reward or something at the
Really
end.
about that.
They be sitting there waiting like, I'm finna leave Woody.
Today.
And I be like, all right, y'all, let's ride out. The girls be like, oh, where y'all going next? At home.
Oh,
You feel me?
that's it.
You think we go with you? When I was a criminal, one of the rules was never trust a bitch. You feel me? So I'm being exposed.
Never trust a woman.
No, bitch. Because
I'm just trying to get you back, guys.
you can't, because a woman,
I know.
a woman won't do
What a bitch will do.
what a bitch would do.
Yeah.
Bitch, that dude.
Now, there's definitely a drastic difference between women and bitches. Yeah. But some of them bitches in the DM are bitches. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
that's what they're going for. They're looking for that. They're like, oh,
They looking
man.
for an opportunity.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And like I tell, hey man, I'm looking for peace and happiness. I would love to be in a relationship with someone that's genuine, that really likes me for who I am and really want to help balance me and help me grow. I ain't looking for nobody that want me to pay all the bills.
Sure.
I know to do that. So if you gotta tell me to pay all the bills,
Hello. I don't want to pay shit no more. Ah, damn.
I pay my own bills at this point.
It's gonna be hard to weed them out though.
No, it's not.
You don't think so? Finding
Nah.
somebody who really genuinely about it.
Cause the spirit gonna tell you, the eyes gonna tell you. You feel what I'm saying? If you pay attention to a woman, she gonna reveal her hand.
Yeah.
I told you, like, I can get real stupid onto my special ed, and they'll fall for it. I can tell a woman, like, I'm a long way from stupid. Don't let the internet fool you. And she be like, I ain't trying you like you stupid, and then turn around and try me like I'm stupid. I be like,
Stupid. Then we just talk about this.
That's a new thing for me in relationships. I want a relationship where I know that if I fall, she got me.
right?
You know what I mean? Like, I might be far from falling like that, but look, the more money, more problems, right? Like when you get money, man, I'll never forget when one of my boys was telling me, my boy is caked up, and he's like, I still feel like I'm 3 months away from having nothing. No matter what, the more money you get, you still feel like, because you got more expenses. You know what I mean? And then everybody wants a piece of it. You start making more money, and then everybody is saying, well, you could let me hold this because you got this. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's just $5,000. You know what I mean? And it gets tough. It gets tough then, because it's like, I mean, if that's who I was and that's what I do, because I don't, no doubt about it, if I see somebody doing amazing things and I know I could be there in a position to help them, I will. Right. But if I know that this person's bullshitting and they ain't gonna take that money seriously that I give them, you know what I mean? Because I don't want the money back. Once I give somebody the money, keep the goddamn money. I don't need it back. But are you gonna do something with it? Or are you just gonna go throw it away?
So this interesting to me, right? I have 20 people asking to borrow money, right? Out of 20 of them, 3 of them might want to pay me back. But they all asking for a small amount, as in, well, it's not a small amount because it add up.
Yeah.
But like 200 right here, 400 right here, this right here, that right there. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying to myself, if I give you 200 and give you 300 and give you 400, I'm gonna be broke because I just ain't in a position where I can do that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and then if I tell you no, you're gonna look at it like, well, I just bought it. Like, but when I was calling from jail and I was like, hey, can I get $20 so I can call? I wouldn't even eat. I didn't care about coming here. I just want to call and make sure my family's okay. And there's nothing I can do for them. But as long as I hear everybody's voice and know that everybody okay, I can sleep better in jail. Mm-hmm. So I just reflect back on, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a Leo, so my pride to get in the way.
I was gonna ask that for a second, but I hate asking it because I'm not big on zodiac sign. But we're Leos too.
Both Leos.
Yeah.
That's why I like y'all.
Oh, he's 4.
Yeah.
In the lion's den. In the lion's den.
But you know, I'm on a horoscope because females make me want to be.
Yeah.
Run for Scorpios. They good people.
Alert. This they season 2 now, I think, too.
Yeah. But nah, I just decide. I you know, we go through life and we learning. You feel me? It's a learning process. Everything ain't gonna be easy. But, you know, like I tell people, man, sometimes the best thing I can do for y'all is pray. If I got a platform and you got eyelashes or hair done, I would post it. You feel what I'm saying? But I can't post it constantly because it's like, you know, if I post all y'all stuff for free, my whole platform would be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like people gonna get tired of watching my stuff.
Yeah. So
it's like, and then if I can't charge y'all because black people don't never want to pay for nothing.
Latino too, bro. That shit don't say no way.
Yeah, man. But
I hate it. Like, so for me, I've kept everything we do exclusive, right? Like this shit's HBO Max.
I just want to thank you though, because since I did that first interview with you, people got to see me for who I am. I don't have to pretend. I don't have to fake. So that's why when I walk around and when I live every day, people are drawn to me. Because a lot of people really want to be themselves, but they're afraid of how they're going to be looked at. It's okay to be who you are. You know what I mean? Like, we all got a story. We all got a past. Even if you think nobody don't know about it, somebody know. And just because you ain't been exposed to the world, it happened. So, I got a phone call from another podcast. Oh, I want to ask you about this right here because this and then the third. I have nothing to hide. I got nothing to hide. The only thing I did was, thought I was smart, did something I had no business doing, but you gotta be careful how I say it because you got people looking for things to discredit me on or hate me for. So I can't just boldly speak how I want to on this platform because I'm living in the real world.
Yeah.
Not the internet. So, I choose to be careful because, I don't want to hurt certain situations.
Yeah. And I have a hard time like accepting appreciation, but I do appreciate it. You know what I mean? You're
What?
saying you just because I'm always like, this is what I do, this is who I am. You know what I mean? I've come up, I'm the middle child.
People ain't doing what you're doing.
I appreciate that.
I go on these other platforms. They know I ain't got all the right screws in my head. All you gotta do is say something like I'm scared. I'm gonna say something stupid. Cause this is the last thing I want. I want these kids to have in their mind when they see me. Don't try me. I ain't finna try y'all. I know y'all living like that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm living like that too if I have to. So, you know what I mean? Like, but God's good though. I want to share my appreciation with you because so many people, even people in my church, say they watched that interview. Yesterday, someone came up to me and were like, hey, man, I just want to say, man, I saw that interview you did on the Danza Project. Wow, man, you gave me a whole different look at life. Man, I love you. When I hear these people say they love me, I be like, I love y'all back because I feel it. It's real.
Man, you ever look through the comments in that video? That shit is crazy.
I did it.
That's like, I said it when the interview was over. I was talking to you outside. I'm like, I think this interview is going to be different. I said, of course the hate's going to come in, but I think the love is going to be overwhelming. I don't even see the hate.
Right.
That shit is overwhelming. Like when I say overwhelming love, it's like 99.9%.
Heart emoji.
To just people, the amount of people that have reached out to me, our platform had to grow a couple 100,000 subscribers after that.
God's good.
But that is who I am. I'm naturally the dude that was gonna have a conversation with everybody. The reason why I fuck with Orlando, I fuck with Cato is
you're bigger than you're giving yourself credit for.
Hey.
Because I don't trust nobody. So you made me feel comfortable. You both made me feel comfortable enough to open me up. When I get on the other platforms, first thing go to my mind, they out to get me. So it's like you call me, check on me. You text me. I don't hear nothing from nobody else. And when they get me on their platforms, they wanna, sit right there and try to figure me out. I get on their eye. I make that eye contact with them. Cause I know one thing. If you can't read the eyes, you can feel their energy. Nigga, don't play with me. You feel what I'm saying? Cause like I said, I'm giving out love. That's all I want to give out. I don't want to get on these interviews and pretend to be tough and crazy. That ain't the life that I want to live or walk. I want to show people that despite who you are or what you've been through, you can be loved. You can be different. You can change. And change starts within you. Tell yourself, today is the day I'm going to change. I'm going to be different. I'm going to make better choices. And the day I told myself that and I started doing it and then I had a choice. Should I be stupid or should I? Nah, I'm going to be better. And this was a situation I used with Charleston White. Somebody asked me, did I watch the video? I was like, no, but I did. And I was like, I watched what he said. I was like, damn, could this nigga say all this? Oh. So it was like, well, this is another test. This test to my strength. And I promise you on my kids, I was not bothered by it. You know what I mean? I was like, I was more hurt because I'm like, damn, this nigga done went too far. You feel me? Like, but I didn't get mad, not one single time. I got a little frustrated because it might seem like I'm contradicting myself. I got a little frustrated because I'm human.
Yeah.
But my thoughts was never to harm him.
Yeah.
It was never to do nothing to him. So it's just like, sometimes you know me, I play so much. I be like, I'm gonna slap the eye out of his eye. You feel what I'm saying?
The eye of his eye.
Because that's the playful side of me.
Right.
But I more wanted to build with Charleston. You feel me? Because I felt like we can be inspiration to a lot of people. You feel what I'm saying? We can.
100%.
So you know.
Yeah, you said it was kind of like a disappointment thing. Like, damn, bro, I thought we was rocking different like that, bro. But okay, I see you now. I get it.
Yeah.
You know?
I wasn't celebrating him being locked up. You know what I mean? I don't want it on nobody. Not even my worst enemy. And I really believe that. Like, people can say what they want to say about me, but
Yeah, that shit ain't for nobody, man.
nah, it ain't.
It really ain't.
He's funny as hell to slap his eye.
Slap the eye.
So like it's like replaying in my head right now.
Nah, it was a joke. You know, because one point of me was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back. I control real well. Like when they try over it, people might see another side of me. I don't really just get the show all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I just like, nah. Because people love the growth. You feel what I'm saying? And I gotta continue to lead. Because you got a lot of people like, he gonna go back. He gonna be stupid.
Yeah, they waiting on that.
Yeah. But I just like to have fun. And if you ever watching me, you see that's what I do every day. I'm laughing and playing.
The 20v1s definitely showed that.
Yeah.
They showed that this nigga kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, because it was tough. It was a tough thing for people to like accept you for not being, you know, Woody's a killer.
Street guy.
You know what I mean? So now they get to see you and they're having fun. So they're like, is he having fun? Is he bullshitting? And you said it right there. Like your first time there, you're a little bit nervous. You know what I mean? You don't know. I don't know. I would be the same, right? Like I think most people would be the same. You're in the 20v1. You got all these bitches. Because I've been to one, and I seen how they set it up and shit. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know how comfortable I would feel like standing up in front of these girls and knowing that like they casted them and
just imagine the world watching you, right? That's a lot of pressure. Yeah. I have like 66 million people watching my page, right? So you put me on this YouTube channel in front of these girls, I don't know. I don't know what's finna come out their mouth.
Tall, skinny, all types.
Right. So it's like when I'm standing here, I'm like, okay. But one thing I do, I'm gonna go off your energy.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you bring out here, I'm gonna match it.
I got you, right?
Yeah. So because when I there say, oh, he toxic. I ain't not in no relationship. Mm-hmm. I ain't about to be arguing with my girl because I respect her as a lady. So I want my girl to be lady. You feel me? Like, yeah. She not fit to get loud. She ain't fit to be doing nothing, no little girl stuff. So it's like, even though I'm immature sometimes, I need my woman to be a lady at all times.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. But no, them 20v1s, you know, they okay. It's like it get personal though. Like when I see them girls come out,
they be hurt.
You ain't never seen it. I seen shit. Now I could talk about it openly because I'm a single man. I seen a couple of them joints come through that I was like, God damn, I would take that bitch down for sure. You know what I mean?
See, you know why? That's why you single. You can't get out your mind.
Nah, I was cool with not being that dude. Like, look, as men, we could see it. Mm-hmm. Ain't no way in shape or form, like you don't see a bad bitch walk by you while you're at the motherfucking Publix that you don't see the bitch. You out of your motherfucking mind. You know what I'm saying? But it's more a thing like when you know that you're in a situation that you fuck with. Like I don't want to lose you. I don't want to fuck this up. You won't lose that. But it ain't like I told my ex the one time, I'm like, look, she's Venezuelan and Colombian. I'm like, she's like, oh, well, you see these, you talk about like you used to have a crush on this person or you think this person's hot. I'm like, yo, if Romeo Santos just came over here singing some bachata to you, you ain't gonna fucking sit there and drop them drawers? Get the fuck out of here. I ain't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm be
when I be in no 20v1, right? Some of them girls be coming out, they be pretty. Out of all them girls that I don't did 20v1 with, not one have I dated.
You ain't take one of them down.
I said not one have I dated.
I know.
No. I said you got the clout is crazy. So you got people chasing clout.
Word.
On me. You feel what I'm saying? Like
there was one of them joints though. The cheeks was
a few
phenomenal.
But I like women though. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? A woman won't carry herself in such manner.
Word.
So it's
But
like,
I do like cheeks.
yeah, me too. When they come out, I be like, dang.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I be like, well, this all it was.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because it's like, I can't be with no woman that feel like you pretty as is. Why come out here half naked?
Word.
I want my girl to be dressed like a Muslim. Cover that shit up.
Oh, this guy over here making a move on Brittany Renner.
Nah, man. I ain't gonna lie though. I literally in my mind like the 20v1 when I do it, you know, it's fun sometimes. It's fun when the girls ain't in their feelings.
Yeah, they be getting hurt.
Yeah.
When I be sitting right there trying to pick, because I might really put one. Like if a girl got her head on right, she most definitely gonna be the one I pick.
Right.
Because I want a female to lead as an example. So, but when I see the girls come out here and they say something stupid, I be like, well, gotta scoot to her level.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Not saying I'm above her or anything, but it's just like,
We're gonna
come
have
on.
fun with this one.
Do y'all see the new Danza Project shirts though?
Hello.
For sure.
You see it's right there.
See
Boom.
you now.
So I'm gonna get you one when we walk out.
You gonna
here.
give me? Oh, okay. I
You see
just say
that?
you knew I was coming and you ain't already got me one.
This new Danza Project.
Gotta get
Gary,
you
you
right.
heard?
Yeah, man. You gotta go get these too, man. Can't make me hate Woody. As bad as they want to, they can't. Yeah.
Shout out Barry. Black. How you say it? Black clips or black lips? Right? Black lips.
Black lips,
Yep.
black clips, black lips. It's
Yeah.
Barry.
Yeah.
Hey, but no, serious. I just decided, you know, man, life is okay right now. You feel me? You know, it's still it gonna be hard times. You know, like I tell people, like just pray. I get DMs a lot from people that be going. I can tell that they going through about what they say, right, and I respond back to them. And my first thing be pray. People don't understand the power of prayer and the tongue. You feel me? Like life won't go good for you because you got it in your mind, and you're telling yourself, "Man, life ain't good."
Every day.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I woke up one day, I went to sleep one day and woke up the next day in a different world. And that's what I look at every day. Like, how did I get here? You know what I mean? Like, man, I had 700,000 followers on Instagram. They took away that page.
Why they take it away?
Read the comments. All the comments was, Woody, we love you. Woody, we with you. Woody, we support you. Woody, we stand with you. That ain't what this society want to see. They don't want that influence out there.
Right.
So what they got to do, they got to take it away. When you go to, you see, even when Durk got his life together, he's sitting in jail. He ain't even been indicted on anything, to my knowledge.
Yeah.
Why is he in jail?
Good question.
People, and then look at the internet. Look how the internet have already convicted the man.
Right.
He has been convicted without even a jury.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? This is my fear of being in this industry is, you know, usually everybody gets sized up as one. And we're doing these interviews and people are speaking freely and they're using, this is why, like, when we used to go live all the time, we ain't live right now. When this interview comes out, there might be 10 seconds taken out or 4 seconds taken out because I'm protecting. I brought you into my home. I'm protecting the people that like I bring into my home. I'm not bringing them in to cause harm to them. I'm not talking to people to say, yo, let's do this interview. Let's have a conversation to do harm to them. I've had a couple bad instances. Island Boys, fucking Orlando Brown's crackhead ass. You know, like we had those instances, right? Like, other than that, I don't want to have like, what do I look like having an interview with somebody just to have an issue with them? I genuinely like think it'd be a dope conversation. Let's have a dope conversation. Let's talk. Let's chop it up. Let's move. I'm a businessman. So that's what I want to do. I want to have a dope ass conversation. You know what I mean? We build a bond through it. Sometimes I don't fuck with the people after that. You know, we don't talk after that. That's cool. You know what I mean? But sometimes I do. You know what I mean? And you know, you came out here a couple times. We went out fucking jet skiing and shit. You know what I mean?
You
Like,
made it happen.
and it's just like, for me, I see what some of these people are doing and they're using it as a weapon. That's wild to me. And that makes me think, like, when we have an interview with somebody, if somebody sends me, when they send me these contracts, you know, because we be doing a lot of contracts. Every interview is a contract. And with the people that I don't know. And they be writing in there like this and this, and I don't want to talk about this, and then what about if we go into this, and then you got to ask me this, and I'm like, I don't even want to talk to you. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk to you if you even think that I'm the type of person to do that. Like if you saw any one of my interviews and you think that this is the type of time I'm on and you're sending me this long ass list, fuck you. I don't care how dope that interview could be or what it does. You know what I mean? Fuck you.
How I come at you?
I'm coming through. We're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna talk to the people. You know what I mean? You already know what it is. But that's why I enjoy. Like there's the people that I have conversations with multiple times, and there's people that I'll never have a conversation with again.
So I'm gonna tell you this, right? It's one person. Well, it's a few, but it's one particular person, right? I tell them all the time, like, you know, I like doing business with you because you show me that, you know, you're a man of your word. I might go do content with him and then get the money later on. You feel what I'm saying? He can run off anything. So, you know, the people love me because, like I said, I ain't pretending. So one day, something took place that I didn't like. So I'm like, okay, I know that you got people behind the scenes saying, hey, do this, do that. You feel what I'm saying? So I tell the dude, like, hey, look, you know, whatever. And then, boom. The dude ignored me. Like,
red flag.
Yeah, it's like, I tell people, y'all gotta learn how to stay humble. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't tripping. What's meant for me gonna be and what ain't gonna be. But I'm gonna tell you what I ain't gonna do. I'm not gonna do that no more with you. Like I said, y'all been controlled. Y'all want clout. Y'all want to go viral. You feel what I'm saying?
Clout chase.
You done made a lot of money off me. Why would you feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, now I see how the game is being played. I ain't gonna let it change my mindset though. People out here, man, they just, clout is crazy, bro. Like I keep saying, I ain't gonna lie to you, I hate seeing myself in the blogs. You know what I mean? Like, because they don't look for nothing but negativity. My probation officer just called me.
What that conversation? That conversation
This
look
dude's
like?
face changed quick.
Cause it's like, she, you know, she have a job to do. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And she approved me to travel with no problem. And you know, she very respectful. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm respectful back. And I try to comply. So you know, I'm riding, and now all the blogs don't put me up. So it's like
She looking at she catching all the news like
everybody got
come on.
social media.
You making me look bad.
Yeah, so she like, okay, Mr. Copeland. You feel me? I'm like, damn, man, my PO watch my Instagram. You know what I mean? But here it go. Now, why is you driving? I'm like, man, I can't lie to this lady. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just hold the phone. Shh. I'm talking. Shit, you know what I mean? And she's just like, hey, why you just want to read your license? You feel what I'm saying? So when she reacted that way, guess what I said? You know what?
Go ahead and get that license.
She gave me another chance. What am I out here being stupid for? So now I'm about to go study and get my license. You feel what I'm saying? Because all she said, she like, I got a job to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
That's saying a lot.
You need to go get your motherfucking license, my boy.
I failed the test, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, come on.
it was so many girls in there too. Like, I just,
I mean, damn, I ain't take that test so goddamn long. I'm old, man.
they were asking me questions, man. I thought they was in there speaking Japanese. I thought they had that computer like, I know you lying. Man, hold up real quick. I done picked up my phone. Hey, I'm reading the answer like, hey, help me. Then the person I called was dumber than me.
Yo, I can't lie. I have to take that goddamn test for so long. I don't even know what goes on with it, to be honest with you. I forgot about that shit. Like when you said take a test, I'm thinking you're just talking about the driving test. I forgot you got to take an actual test for it.
I passed before. So what happened to me, right? I've been through a lot and people don't understand. Like I only share a little bit, a small portion, and people think they be a lot. Man, I got my license, right? You know, I've been having my own car since 2000 I bought my first car like 2011, 12.
And you're how old now?
Man, why you do me like that, man? I'm 30. I'm in my 30s, man.
Third floor.
Yeah, I'm about to be 40. Vape.
Yo, you look good then, man.
Yeah, man. That's why I ain't gonna lie. There was a chick the other day. I asked her, like, I always got chicks telling me I look younger than I am.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, crazy, right? But this chick the other day, she was like 41.
Dang.
I want an older woman though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, but she told me she thought I looked 41. And usually I'm getting like 25, 28, 29.
Shit,
Yo, I can't lie, bro. Like, that's the first time in my life I actually hated a bitch. like,
what made you?
like, she's sitting there talking to me. I was like,
Maybe
41. I look like I'm like, and I'm 2 years away from it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I look like I'm 40. Bitch, you retarded. Get the fuck out of here.
You crazy. So look, dude, this is what the police did to me, right? I had my own car. I went down and took the driver's test. I ain't gonna lie, I did the same thing. On my leg, I had one question to go and one answer. I called my cousin and she gave me the right answer. Long story. I passed. I was so happy. I ran out the building, right? And I had to come back in and get everything right. So they gave it to me. Here go me. Riding around looking for the police.
no,
Got to be the stupidest. I've been on bait car.
no.
Yeah, I've been on bait car.
You got trapped in the car, the whole shit?
No, it was my car. I flew past the bait car. And they like, oh, we're right there. And they thought I was in a stolen car because, we kids, we used to do that.
Yo,
They chased me down. I didn't even know. I looked back. I thought I was Queen Latifah and set it off. I'm like, man, what the world going on? They jumping out minivans and everything. I get out, they're like, yeah, we got you. I'm like, man, this is my car. This thing paid for. Get up out my face. Y'all can't do nothing to me.
try again.
But they locked me up for driving out license. So anyway, when I got my license, right, I'm looking for them. So as soon as I stopped looking for them, they come find me. Mm-hmm. I'm riding through. They bust a U-turn. They got me. I'm like, yeah, I got them. It me, a dude I know, and two girls, right? They pulled me over. I couldn't wait to pull over. He walk up to the car. I said, what you want?
It's crazy now.
He looked at me, right? He like, got your ass. But he looked at me like, license? Him. I said, what I do? Now, before I said, what I do? He said, license, man. I said, yeah, here they go. Ain't there. You know what I mean? Look at him, buddy. Yeah, I got a license. He ain't expect that, huh?
Fucked him up with that one.
You know what he did? And he looked at that thing and he said, this is learners.
Like, get my shit back, man. Get it back.
Nah, get what I say. And look at the time. It's like 3:30. I mean, like 3:45, 4 o'clock. He said, step out of the car, put your hand behind your back. I said, I know you fucking lying. But they gonna take me to jail. I'm like, so as they pulling me out of the car, I look in the other car. It's a little Honda. It's another police. They got me surrounded. They in all type of plain cars. I'm like, he like, man, he put me in handcuffs. So everybody in the car like, he got a license. What you like him up for? He's like, do anyone of y'all got a license? Say no. Then he needs somebody in the car with 21 with license.
Yeah.
I'm like, where that come from? I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah.
So,
That's why you failed the driving test.
yep.
Yeah. He go, now we know what answer he failed
That's how
on.
that learners work.
So look, watch what he do though. He say, man, look, my supervisor right here, man, I can't let you go. So I'm calling my sister anyway. Come get the car. So my sister and they fly there. So the boy who in the car with me, he get out of the car like, what he doing? Spit on the ground. He said the same thing. You going to jail with him. They got him over spitting on the ground. So I'm like, oh no. So I told the police right in there, I said, you know what? From this day forward, I'm going to make y'all do y'all job. Catch me when you can.
Yeah.
I was in the jail with driver without license, driver with suspended license or whatever. With the learners in my hand, I'm showing people in the jail, like, oh wow, that's crazy. Shh, I've been on the run ever since.
I can see it now. Black Lips Apparel. A permit is not a license. Right there, that's the next shirt right there. Boom.
Close.
On the back it says, I failed my driving test. With a caution logo on the back. You before we let you go, you told me that recently we were on the phone, or I think it was on the phone. You were telling me Atlanta is unlike any other place. Mm-hmm. You got places like LA that's gang culture. You got New York. You know, you got all these other places out there. You said Atlanta is unlike any other in the way that y'all hold each other down no matter what. What is Atlanta to you? What does it mean to you?
You gotta be from Atlanta to understand. So we might not like each other. We might not get along. But if you come wrong, we gonna team up. And people don't know that about Atlanta. They come out and be like, oh, we friendly, we sweet, we whatever. And we be like, You feel me? Because we don't do nothing to people, you know what I mean? Until they put us in their position, predicament to do something. So this is how Atlanta is. As long as you love us, we're gonna love you back. But the moment, you know what I mean? Because it don't matter where you go. You can, like, my neighborhood and let's say somebody else from Atlanta, our neighborhood might not get along. But you from wherever you come from, you come over here and you disrespect Atlanta, us as a city, keep thinking you can hang over there. You feel me?
You're not from there.
Yeah.
What's the clip that went viral? There's an audio of a clip that came out about our show, and there's so many people that that repost this, that every single day it says there's a new video of this audio. You said something.
Oh. He said, don't play with me. Something like that.
Oh. I ain't the one to play with.
Yeah. So like, I don't know if you saw on social media, but this video went stupid viral, like millions and millions of views. But there's also hundreds of thousands of videos of people that use that clip, like when they be cutting hair. You want to say, keep playing with me? What is it? What does it say?
I ain't the one to play with.
Yeah. Everybody, like, they'll be cutting hair. They'll be like, I keep telling y'all, I ain't the one to play with. And they'll use it as like their
fresh cut.
Or I'm telling y'all, I ain't the one to play with. They got money. I'm telling you, I ain't one to play with. They got a dope ass. Like, yo, the shit is viral. Every day there's a new message on the thing. Like this, they remixed your audio, and I never seen that until then. Never seen that. But there's so many of them joints. I'm about to send you all them shits. There's so many of them fucking
It's
joints.
a lot.
But yo, I appreciate you for coming through. Another classic conversation. I want to say that more often instead of an interview. And we got to do this more often. You know what I mean? Obviously, we got to let some time pass. You know what I mean? Because we're not talking about other people's lives. We're talking about real life, which is something different and super dope. But
I need to shut my Instagram up.
okay, yeah.
Because they done took my other one.
Woody
So
self-made.
there we go.
Yeah.
Woody_self-made and my YouTube. Woody vs. Woody officials.
What are you doing on YouTube?
So far I just go live. Like, depending on how I wake up and how I feel, I just go live. Like if I'm going, like Lil Durk situation was like, it is an example to open our eyes. And you got a lot of people praising the wrong things. You feel me? Lil Durk situation should be a real eye opener. Like we gotta learn how to start loving on each other more. And what I mean is, like, no matter what going on with that whole situation, look who wins. Look who wins. The people that want to keep us divided. We got to stop that. We got to break that cycle. And I mean that with all my heart. So when I talk this way, I lose my Instagram. So when they take Woody_self-made, I'm going to make another. Yeah, so, you know.
So strike this from the record. He ain't taking our YouTube away. Yeah. He said when I talk this way, they take my platform away, and then he says it on here.
Don't
I don't care. They can come try to take this away. You feel me? It's all good. We're just gonna make another one. We're gonna go up again, goddamn.
Exactly.
Hey, but I want to ask you something though.
Yeah,
real quick.
go ahead. Yeah.
Like when you talking to like the testimony you give, you ever see yourself as being a pastor in the future?
Why everybody keep coming to me?
That's
about
what I was
that?
gonna say. I meant to ask that too. That's a dope question.
If it's meant for me one day in life, then so be it. You feel me? But I love people for real now. And I say that, I'm not saying just you and him. I'm saying everybody. It feels good to love everybody.
Word.
Even those who hate me and despise me or have bad and negative intentions towards me, I still love them. If somebody was to kill me, Lord forbid, tomorrow, I want my family to know to be happy and live. You feel what I'm saying? If I was to drop dead, I live my life. No, they can't take that from me. Nobody can't take away my happiness no more. I've been through that hard times and the sad part. Now it's just time, it's about living and loving. And that's what I'm made in life. I'm about loving people. I don't care. Like, I don't care. I say certain things because I don't want people to be provoked. I don't want people to think, oh, I just think I'm untouchable. I don't think none of them things. Like, I have a different mindset. I know I can be touched. So I say what I say in the way that I say it because, like, if you don't got nothing to do with the situation, stay out of it.
Right.
Because if you miss, see, I ain't trying to go back into if you miss. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to.
I be looking at you every time he say something like that. I be looking at him like, damn, he's gonna have this one, like, cause I'm quick. I'll send my editor a text like, yo, you seen that? And the timestamp, take that shit out. I'm quick with that shit. I don't fuck around. I'm looking at him like,
I can't change who I am because life have made me that way. You feel what I'm saying? I still have it in me. You feel what I'm saying? Don't matter how I not like it. I'm not embracing it. You feel what I'm saying? But I want people to know that, okay, it's okay to been through stuff in your past. You feel what I'm saying? As long as you actually ask for forgiveness, forgive, and you remove that stuff. I try to remove it. Like, people try their best to provoke me. Like, if you really get me mad, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go into that because I'm gonna feel like, okay, you controlling me. You feel what I'm saying? But if you physically do something to me, then I just can't help but to react a certain way. And this how I'm gonna react.
yeah.
And I'm not gonna be the first one to provoke nobody. That's why I had to correct myself on these platforms. Yeah, I respect everybody against you. I do with all my heart. I don't want any problems. And I ain't scared to say it to the world. I don't want smoke. I don't want no smoke with nobody. I know y'all living like that. So say what y'all want, feel how y'all want to feel, man. I'm sorry. Whatever way I have offended you or made you feel whatever, like, I'm sorry. You feel what I'm saying? I just, you know, when I walk around, I don't carry guns. I know the police right there watching me, trying to get me. You feel what I'm saying? And that's not why I don't care. I don't care because I don't want to use them. So I constantly, you know, ask God for forgiveness first. I don't care about man not forgiving me. You feel me? I got to clean my soul with God, not man. Because when I needed man wasn't nowhere to be found. But I ain't gonna take up all your night, man. Let's
That was a dope closing right there. Nova, clip that out ASAP. Danza Project Season 4. We got Woody in the building. You already know what it is. Signing out.